Okay, so I've got one eye done and one eye not. Kind of freaky. But the first thing I start with is like an eye primer. That's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever noticed at the end of the day when your eye makeup is like creased in your eye, whatever. That's because there's no eye primer. I use MAC paint pots. Looks like this, in the color Rubenesque. You can get a cheaper eye primer than this. These are usually like $17 or $18, and I like it. That's why, and it lasts me forever. But yeah, so I just kind of put it all over my eyelid, anywhere where I know the eyeshadow tends to crease by the end of the day. So yeah, just like that. And I like that it has a little bit of shimmer to it just because I like a really shimmery eyelid. I know that that might seem kind of like intense to the average person, but it's what I like. Next, I take just this little pot of shadow. It's by some brand called J Cat Beauty. I don't know. Basically, any shimmery type eyeshadow will work. And I just use my finger in it, just like that, and just tap it on. I use my finger because I find that with a shimmery shadow, using a brush with it tends to like make it less shimmery. When you use your finger and kind of pat it in, it seems to just be a little bit more shimmery. So the next thing I do, and I'm going to use this palette that I posted about on Instagram. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's the Maybelline The Nudes palette, and I'm using this one just because if you guys want to recreate this look, this is the cheapest way to do it. So I take a brush like this. I think they call this like a C brush. I don't know if you can see that. Ha, C. Okay, not funny. And I just kind of, this is the color I'm using, by the way, this like goldy bronze color. Basically any medium to dark color will work though. So I'm just tapping it in there and kind of dusting off the excess. And then I put this right, I want to say it's like right where my brow bone starts, and I kind of tap it in. Like if you feel right there, you can feel your brow bone, or I don't know what, it's like where your eye socket is. It's kind of what I think of. So I just kind of brush that in, focusing the darkest of the color kind of on the, I don't know, kind of all over, but definitely on the outside. It's gonna look really crazy starting out. So that's what it's gonna look like. Again, just kind of in my crease a little bit on the corner of my eye, just very lightly in there. Like that, yeah, looks super crazy. At this point, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, but I'll take a blending brush, like a clean blending brush. By the way, my brushes that I use are like super cheap brushes. I think this one happens to be one by Stila that I got in like a gift set. This one is $1 from e.l.f. Don't spend a bunch of money on eyeshadow brushes. I just don't think it's worth it. Anyway, take a blending brush. I take a little bit of this like white color, just a little bit, to kind of help blend the like harsh edge of this. And I just blend it out a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so it looks a little less harsh and crazy. And then at that point, I take this brush. It's just a little bit more, I don't know, small. And I take black right here, and I kind of just put it, they call it the outer V, I don't know, right there though, just in the corner of my eye, kind of in like a V shape type of a thing. Wow, I'm so not helpful with this. I hope you guys are understanding and following what I'm doing. But yeah, right there. So there you can kind of see that, and now I'm seeing that my crease color is a little uneven on my other eye. So what do you do when you add too much makeup to one eye? Pack it onto the other eye. Everyone's happy. Okay, so we've got kind of the eyeshadow together. Again, this is the crease color, that like golden bronzy color. This is just a little bit of black. This is what it looks like, eyes closed, eyes open. And again, I take my brush that I blend with, and I just swoop back over that, making sure there's no harsh lines, because that's kind of what makes a smoky eye look stupid and trashy, in my opinion, is when it's not blended and it looks like you literally stamped on too much color into your eye. I don't know if any of that makes sense. Still adding more over here because I kind of overdid it on my other eye. Okay. Alright, so that's the eyeshadow part of this. For the most part, last thing I just remembered is I do take the blending brush one more time. Put in like a white or a tan. Maybe both. And I just highlight one last time right under my brow bone. My brow, not my brow bone. Right in here. Just one last final swoop to make sure everything's blended and that it's a little bit lighter under my eyebrow. Like so. And then I do my eyeliner. Eyeliner is still very difficult for me. I've been doing winged liner for literally 2 years straight at least, and every morning is still kind of like I'm playing the lottery. I might win, I might not. My eyeliner will look different every single day, and I'm lucky if it matches. But anyway, so this is what I use. I use the Maybelline Line Stilettos. I don't know if you can see that. I just try a couple different liquid eyeliners all the time. Like liquid, I use some of those like felt markers. Like, I know for a while I used the Revlon Color Stay, where it's kind of like a marker tip. I just use whatever I feel like using. Today I feel like using this Maybelline liquid liner type thing. And it's got a really nice brush. So, yeah. Wish me luck. I just kind of draw it on. I don't go all the way to the corner of my eye. I stop about maybe 2/3 in. Is that? Okay. I don't know. I just focus the eyeliner more on the outside. And when it comes to the actual wing part, I try to keep the wing like in line with the bottom, my bottom lid, if that makes sense. Like, I just follow the line out, or I try to. It's always the goal. And they're a little uneven. So what do we do? Go to the other eye. Make them even. Do what you gotta do. So that's the look with the eyeliner. Then for my bottom lash line, I just use pretty much any pencil eyeliner. This one is a Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof eyeliner in like a brown color. I think I got this in my Birchbox or Ipsy box or something a few months ago. I'm not really picky about bottom eyeliner. As long as it's black and it lasts for most of the day, black or brown, and it lasts, then I'm fine. So I just kind of smudge it on. I'm not super particular about this. You know, it's going to wear off throughout the day anyway, so whatever. Sometimes I'll also kind of right near the lash line where the marker doesn't always reach really well, I will kind of fill that in so it's really black everywhere. Wow, I don't even know if this video is making any sense. Anyway, now the eye makeup look is kind of done except for mascara, and I'm crazy and I use like 10,000 mascaras. I have like really sparse lashes, I feel, so I use just a bunch of different things to kind of fill them out. One of my favorites is Rimmel Scandalize. Always been a favorite. I just really like it, and it's really cheap. This one I got in, I think, a Birchbox, like a special Birchbox kit that you could buy. It's a Bombshell Curvaceous Lash Blast CoverGirl, whatever. I like it. It's got 2 different wands. So it's like 2 mascaras. Same with this one, 2 different wands, but this one's for your lower lashes and this one's for your upper lashes. I have a bunch of waterproof mascaras because when I went to Disney, I was ultra concerned about my mascara like falling off or getting on my face while I was at Disney. So I don't normally like them because they're super hard to get off later. But also for my for my mascara, I like flip my mirror like this and hold it under my eye and look down at my eye to apply my mascara. It stops my lashes from hitting up here and wrecking my makeup. So I don't know if you can see that. And I just throw on a couple coats of each. you're probably fine with one mascara if you're not a crazy person like myself who needs ultra thick lashes every single day of their life. But alright. And then this mascara too, this is the Falsies Big Eyes by Maybelline. I like it because the bottom, this brush here is for your bottom lashes, and it's super tiny and just really convenient for your bottom lashes. So just like that. Looks like we got pretty lucky today. My eye makeup is actually congruent or whatever, balanced. The eyeliner matches. That doesn't happen every day. So yeah, this is a completed eye look. This is what I do pretty much every day. A lot of you might be like, that's so much makeup. I know, it's a lot of makeup, but I like it. I like the look. And if you can believe it, I can pack on even more makeup for like special events. I basically look like a raccoon, but a pretty raccoon. So yeah, that's the completed look. And that's it.